Hello, hello, my creative collective. Welcome to your reading, your daily reading for April 25th. I'm so grateful that you're here and that you're joining me again. So, we're going to dive right in so we can see what the day brings, okay? Let's do this. So, I would like to invite the angels, my guardian angels, my spirit guides, protectors, teachers, and their healing energy to this space. And I ask that it is a safe space that allows for the fullest expression of our light, humanity, ascension, and healing. All right. So I'm pulling from that's the that's the other oracle deck. Oh goodness me. I am pulling from the Hero's Journey Dream Oracle deck. If you wish, if this is a deck that you really like, I recommend it highly because the art is just so beautiful. It's so stunning to me. It is. I'm putting the link in the description below, so do check that out if it resonates. But let's dive in, shall we? Spirit, can I get some messages for my daily creatives for April 25th, please? A splendid torch, blaze brightly. The smile on my face right now is so good. This is like such beautiful energy. This to me is like, it resonates as like the healing of the root chakra blending with the sacral chakra healing and being in that space of joy and really starting to hold a candle of the third chakra in it as well. It's just beautiful energy. Oh, beautiful. So good. So good. Thank you, Spirit. For April 25th, please, Spirit. Ocean of emotion. Find a safe place to express your true feelings. Yeah, definitely here. Stop and take in the view. Take stock of the treasures you've earned. I really like this. I almost feel like it's like this way you're going from then the solar plexus up, like you're in the heart space and you're looking at where you were in the solar plexus from this one here. And then you're now seeing the throat chakra and what you have to say is coming forth. Wow. Wow. Daily creatives, what's going on? This is amazing. This is a great reading so far. And we haven't even really dived into it. Oh my gosh. Join me tomorrow for other words that I'm going to make up. Oh my God. Dovin. I don't even know. Anyway. So this is the Muse Tarot. I'm pulling for the main spread. As we do. Spirit, can I get some? Why is this so hard? Oh my gosh. We can do hard things like shuffling tarot decks. Oh gosh. Okay. So we have the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Let me just move the mic here. There we go. Woo. And the camera too. There we go. So Queen of Pentacles. And what else we got, Spirit? Ten of Swords. The Devil. I just heard Don't Look Back in Anger. I know it's a song, but don't look back in that energy. And then the Five of Pentacles came out as if to be like, Page of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. Nine of Wands. Lovers. Four of Pentacles. One more because I'm Four of Wands. Okay. All right. So my daily creatives. I get some I'm getting the impression that there's, and this is entirely possible, like it's possible that this is owing to the eclipse energy, this partial solar eclipse in Taurus happening on the 30th, so Saturday of this week. It took me a second because I was trying to figure out the day. I'm like, no, I know it's Saturday, but what's the number? It's all good. It's like it's really just like a game show in my head sometimes. What I'm getting here is that there's like a shift in values. Like it's like there's like sharp turns. I'm getting this sort of non-linear growth, some confusion along the way, uncertainty about what to do next. You kind of know your worth, and you're like really, you're in a good place. You're secure. There's stability, but this Ten of Swords is popping out here, and the Ten of Swords is popping out, which tells me obviously that's ending, but it's almost like the ending to the way that you carried yourself, the way that you, what you were investing in, but also there's like this, so the energy that could be that could become a tower in the way that I did this spread, the energy that could become a tower if it kind of gets ignored is showing up as the devil here, which to me is really about taking the easy way out. It's about shortcuts, not putting in the extra work. And I almost feel like you have to go to the place in here that sees you like this, in this Five of Pentacles. You have to go to that place. Yeah, you have to go to that place to really, to see, you have to go to that place not to sit in the pain, but you have to go. It's almost like you're calling, like this is you reaching out to that part of you, right? To the hurt part of you. The healed part of you is finding the hurt part of you and bringing it back. I'm almost getting like some soul retrieval vibes off of this, but not in like this intense ceremonial way, just that you're leaning back into that story and saying like, this isn't how it has to be. And then this Page of Pentacles shows up, which is to me, a step forward. This is like the start of something new for you. There's like this playful curiosity, and it sort of frees up. It's like you're able to see yourself as something that's beautiful, as someone that's beautiful, that has inherent worth, that has inherent value, right? You're able to see yourself for the rose, not the thorns. And that's, it's not that we're ignoring thorns here about ourselves. It's that it's like there's this perspective that you're able to take when you go back and sort of reclaim yourself from this Ten of Swords here. And I think that the Queen of Pentacles being clarified by the Devil is really that, the Queen of Pentacles is busy. Like she's busy, right? Like it doesn't look like it, but like she's stopping to pose for a photo, but then she's like off to do another thing. Like there's this Queen of Pentacles vibe to me is somebody who has a lot on their plate, who's balancing it beautifully, but who's busy, right? So taking the easy way out can be very tempting, right? It can be very tempting. And the easy way out just meaning that like, we're standing in this Queen of Pentacle energy, and it's sort of, we are our own worst enemy at times because we make false promises to ourselves, and we kind of keep pushing away things. And I'm just hearing like this secretive energy about ourselves, not towards other people, but like there's this, like things moving in the shadows that we don't want other people to see. Like I'm feeling more shame from this. There's some kind of shame hanging here. And I don't think it's like long standing. What I'm getting from this is that there's this little piece of shame that's lingering. And I think it's left you a bit confused about offers from people and about offers for creative projects, for work, that kind of thing. It's just kind of hung around in the background. It's hung around in the background. And I think that like, there's a song that's in my head right now. I think it's I Will Wait by Us the Duo. Now, the waiting part isn't what popped into my head. The lyric specifically was everything was fine the way it was, normal and ordinary. Then there was you, so randomly too, staring right back at me, something along those lines. So it's almost like you're like, I don't know if this is a story for my daily creatives about either falling in love for the first, like not for the first time, but like it's almost like there's something here. I'm trying to understand this energy, daily creatives. What is happening? It's like you're like the veil is coming off here. The veil is coming off. The veil is being lifted. And you're finally seeing, like I'm getting you showing up in this 9 of Wands energy after the 8 of Swords. It's like the blindfold is coming off and you're choosing, you're walking away from something right for it, right for love, right to it, because you recognize like there's something that you were not recognizing. And it's almost like in the floral sense, if there's no overarching floral sense, but like I'm looking at the pentacles here and it's like you're seeing yourself, like you are a rose. You're a flower unfolding, like blooming, you're blossoming. And I feel like that is a beautiful energy. So bravo to you. Much applause from this side of things. But it's almost like you're able to recognize yourself in love now. You're able to see that you are part of that equation, right? You may not be the same flower as another person, but you sure as shit can recognize when you are one, right? You can definitely recognize that. 1111 was just on the time. And I think that what this is really telling the story of here is like, I almost feel like, I wish I could explain this song that's in my head. It's like it's instrumental and it's at the crescendo point of when a symphony might, like I do enjoy listening to classical music. So when there's that crescendo point, right? Vivaldi has a lot of music that's like this, similar to Beethoven, though Beethoven has different movements through but just that where it like softly leads up and then it just comes together crashing. And I feel like that feeling that, where you have like the cello and the bass and the violins working together and this fury, and it's like the realization hits you and then you're just bam, walking free of it. Like you're like, I'm done. We're done here. Okay, thanks, bye. Like, but not in a way that's leaving somebody behind. You're not pissed at anybody. It's not that energy that's like a lower vibe. This is you being like, no, I'm walking towards it and I know. And the reason why I liken it to walking towards love is the sacral chakra colors are all freaking over this card. All over this card. And it really is, to me, it's a card of walking towards less than it is walking away, which is really beautiful energy. Wow. Daily creatives, what is going on here? And then we have the 4 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. And to me, this is sort of like you have a lot is blooming for you. And I think that there's a bit of uncertainty about what to let in. And I think that the end, like today, the journey today is really about you choosing and making choices based on the Lover's card here, which is traditionally the choice card in the tarot. It's also a Gemini card. It's understanding that you don't have to. I feel like I'm hearing pillar of the community, and I can't unhear that. So I need to say it because it matters for somebody, because then once I say it, it will be out of my head and stop playing like a freaking song. So there's an aspect of like a pillar for something, like you're a pillar for community, or there's something that you're holding up, not waiting, like holding up as in like you're an anchor for people. And I'm hearing that you're still doubting this floral ancestry of yours, right? I just get that you're sort of suspending it above you and you're pushing it away, even though you kind of, this already. There's something about, and I keep using the floral metaphor, but that's fine. We're going to roll with it because they're beautiful and they're fantastic. And I like them unless wasps like them, in which case, no. Although you can pet bumblebees. Did you know that? Don't do it like if you are allergic to bees. Because they're like, the tarot person said, no, not a good conversation to have in ER. But you can pet them if it's a cooler day and you see one just kind of sitting there. Don't do this to carpenter bees with the shiny bums because they're a little bit less amenable to it. But little bumblebees, you can pet them. But that's flowers. Anyways, I digress. With the flowers here, the reason why I say your floral ancestry is just that it's like it's reflected in all of these parts, like the Knight of Cups, or the Knight of Pentacles, sorry, and the Queen of Pentacles. Like, the flowers represent pentacles in this deck, truly, really and truly. The way it's showing up here, though, is like you've decorated yourself with them. Then you realize, like, oh shit, I am one. I am one of the things that I always said was beautiful. That's me too, right? It's this profound awareness of enoughness, profound awareness of sufficient, like you're good enough, right? And then all of a sudden it just opens up this sense of community, this new contracts, these new developments. And it's almost like this is such a sensual looking card. Like, it looks like she's like less than hanging on to and clinging to things. It's almost like this sensual reception of the offers coming in, but there's really only one that matters, if that makes sense. There's really only one that matters. And even though it's kind of, these are all woven together in a way, like they all have the kind of attaching things to them, but it's just like there's one that this person is pulling close. And more than a story of, stuckness or stagnancy, this Four of Pentacles is telling me that there's one in particular. Okay, let's clarify, because this is good. This is good. Daily Creatives. Oh, this is dandy. I'm going to move my coaster here. Strong and brave. Yes, you are. Okay. And because I am more interested in quality than anything, I had a tiny bit of incense burning, and I'm just going to put that out because the smell is kind of profound right now. And we're back. I love Nag Champa incense, but there's like a certain level of it, and it's like, okay, good. We're good now. So, all right. Let's clarify. Spirit, can you give me some messages for my wonderful and delightful daily creatives for this beautiful spread? Some clarity here for April 25th, please. Ace of Cups flipped out. Oh my gosh. Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands. You dealing with a Sage? I think it's a Sag card. I mean, like, I see the King and Queen of Wands as like Aries, Leo, Sag, but I'm hearing the Fool. Wow. Whatever this is that you're feeling called to, you really need to take the step, my daily creatives. 3 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. I feel like this is really, it's almost like this is you unlocking your ability to see, feel, and know that you are loved, loving, and lovable. I'm just getting this vibe because I feel like the Pentacles can be what we value. The Pentacles can also be like money, but I think the Pentacles in this sense is also, and far more, about lovability. Right? Because that's like an anchor for us. It's an anchor for us. A lovability is an anchor for us. Do you know that you are? Have you encountered people that have made you feel like you're hard to love? Yeah, maybe. I'm getting that vibe a little bit on this one. Okay. Because I think that we need to know that we're not hard to love. Some people don't have what it takes to love us, and that can really mess with our heads and have us thinking that there's something difficult about us, like, right? When realistically, it couldn't be further from the truth. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of that here. This 9 of Wands, this kind of like what you're leaving behind. This, we have the 7 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 9 of Wands, a lot of stuck energy, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, like this resoundingly difficult. And difficult just in the sense that it gets heavy. I feel like it's been heavy for a long time, but there's a way that you're really stepping into this lovability piece. And my daily creatives, I love that for you. Yeah, there's, I'm hearing when you least expect it. When you least expect it, you will realize that you're lovable. But I feel like it's not so much a realization. It's not an aha moment. This is something we can't really, we can do the work to make it so that we see that we are lovable. We can do that work, but the groundwork, of releasing so that we can see that is what the work is. But seeing that, I don't know. I think that is something that just kind of sneaks up on us when we're open to hearing it. The Four of Swords and the Sun on the bottom of the deck. That's absolutely beautiful. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Devil, the Four of Swords, and the Sun. Wow. Wow. It just feels like my heart is overflowing in this reading. Really and truly. Ace of Swords. Yeah, really and truly. This shit never gets old. When Spirit does this never gets old. Oh my gosh. So we have the Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is exactly what's happening. Lovability. It's actually a book by Robert Holden. I will put that in the description below. I'm just going to make note to remember that very quickly. I think that there's a way that we can kind of believe that we're not lovable after, several hard times. Like when hard times hit, it makes us question, like, why is this happening to me? And when several things happen consecutively, we're like, okay, we're done. Like, we're good. We're good. We just like retire ourselves from relationships at young ages. And I've been there before for sure. But I think that there's a way that you're letting the sun's rays finally hit you. Right? Where you used to feel warmth on your face, it was because of this devil energy in really horrible situations. And you'd close your eyes and you'd be like, I can imagine that this is so much better. I can visualize that it's the sun. And I think that being in this Queen of Pentacles for you was really healing, number one. But it's also like now you're able to feel the warmth of the sun on your face. And it's the legit sun. It's not like an oncoming train. It's not like a bonfire. It's not, 2222 on the time. So this is new. I think this is new for you, my daily creatives. And this is very exciting. I'm very excited. I felt the freaking Temperance card. That's why I said Sag. I was like, Temperance. And I'm like, why? Because it's here with the Knight of Pentacles. So it could be, Ten of Swords, Five of Pentacles. This is sort of putting an end to imbalances, I think. And this Knight of Pentacles could be, it could be, I'm feeling like the drawing in, the magnetizing in of someone really, really balanced. That's where it could be a Sag. The Hermit and the Ace of Wands. Wow. A lot of new, tons of new here, my daily creatives. And this can also just represent inspired wisdom that now can go somewhere. Wisdom, like this is like, when I think of the wand, I think of action, like action-oriented inspiration or action-oriented wisdom, like wisdom that is moving, that has a place to go now, especially because it's clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like this wisdom isn't just inner wisdom. This is wisdom that allows you to shine brightly and to receive, right? It's almost like, it's like you're receiving at your doorstep, if in a sense, at least. So it's like you're able to see this now. But yeah, see, it like the hard stuff was really hard. I'm getting daily creatives. And it could just be that, these are temporary disappointments. So it could just be like a letdown. It could be like a betrayal where you're like, oh, well, I didn't really think that person was like that. So shit. Like it's like disappointments, but it can also run the gamut to more profound heartbreaks too. So as I see this, I think it's really important for you to, give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. Let yourself off the hook a little bit, right? Spirit, can I get some clarification on this Page of Pentacles, please? Some jumpers. King of Wands, look at that. Boom. Okay, so again, love it when the tarot does this. Queen of Wands, and then the King of Wands is like on this side. So it's here, but it's actually further down. But it's like looking at the Queen of Wands through all of this stuff. Like, I found you, like I see you, and you're the pentacle that matters, is what I'm getting. This is actually really sweet shit, okay? Like, daily creatives, you're making my Aquarian heart a little squishy over here. And I'm mad about it. No, I'm a sucker for this stuff. So, but I just feel like there's something really profoundly healing that's been taking place for you. Emperor energy. Of course, it would not shock me if the Empress came out at all. Because there's big counterpart energy here. And this can be parts of yourself that are coming together. This can be things that you're finding fulfilling about work. Nine of Cups, yeah, fulfillment. Four of Wands, of course. Four of Wands here too. So this, to me, okay, so there are certain cards in the tarot that denote relationships and love and that kind of coming together energy within yourself. So this could be an emotional intimacy that you're reaching within yourself. But just to lay it out for you, the way that the cards are pointing is there's some kind of relationship happening here, or unfolding or coming in. And I'm getting that it's a pretty profound one, because Ocean of Emotion is here. A splendid torch blaze brightly, and that's exactly what I thought of here with this this Hermit energy, and yeah, this Ocean of Emotion, and then stop and take in the view, take stock of the treasures you've earned, and that this card I'm almost getting as like informing the way this Queen of Wands is looking up at the King of Wands over here. You can't really see it. Let me see if I can do that. Can you see it? No, you still can't see it. That's fine. But let me try and move this without banging everything. There we go. It's really informing this journey through, right? Like the Queen of Cups or Queen of Wands and the Fool is like all the way across to the King of Wands. And it's like, stop and take in the view. And it's sort of like, look at all of the things that happened to find you. And along the way, I found my truth and inspiration. And there's there's this sense of someone feeling like a wish has come true, but they're realizing, this Nine of Cups, that it's not a person. It's the person that you've become through everything, right? Through everything. And this can be about finding a person, right? But then this energy kind of comes together in the Emperor card here. So we have the Emperor, the Nine of Cups, and the Four of Wands, right? So this, to me, is really about the Emperor is almost like this integration of this fire energy, because we have the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, the Sun card. We also have Temperance, which is Sagittarian energy, and the Ace of Wands. So like fire, 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 on fire, on fire, on fire. So it's like, and then the Devil energy too. And it's like all of this is coming together in this one card. It's like the whole thing is just like, it's like coming together. And this Emperor is like channeling this energy and holding this wand now, with skill, with skillfulness, with resourcefulness, and it's informed by pain, yes, but there's a skill with which the Emperor holds this wand, or holds the wand of past hurts. And there's also another part of this Emperor that understands that same pain is what allows them to shine this light. And I could, like, if this is just you and you're not looking for relationship or anything along those lines, I get the feeling that this is that energy, that profound energy popping in here. I really do. And it's like, this is the way that this happens, and you meeting this person or coming into contact with this King of Wands, the way that I'm understanding this or seeing this is that this Emperor energy is with the Nine of Cups and the Four of Wands is sort of like, it's leveling you both up in a way. Like, it's not, leveling up is it's such a weird phrase to me. It confuses me, because I'm like, level up. Like, anyways, this is like Super Mario Generation. Okay. So keep that in mind. But this is sort of the taking things to the next level, in terms of commitment, but this is also taking things to the next level in your awareness, because I think that if this is about two people, the both of you are showing up in this committed energy, knowing exactly what you want and seeing that this relationship is something that you've really wanted, that you've wanted for a very long time, and that you want to last for a very long time, right? And I think that this is more so about realizing that there's no completion that you're looking for outside of you, and that this has been an inside job all along. And I think the King of Wands is like looking this way here and really starting to see that I guess it's almost like I just feel this like this sweet, like, okay, I'm going to see if I can fit all this in here. It's not going to bend down far enough, but okay. No, it still really won't. That's fine. So it's like looking across a crowded room here, right? Looking across a crowded room and seeing someone, and you're like, oh, there they are. That's them, right? Glennon Doyle talks about this experience when she saw her wife, Abby, right? It was that recognition of like, that's you. It's you. You're the one. And I don't recommend making those kinds of like bold declarations out of nowhere, right? But what I'm saying is it's almost like you're able to recognize someone or something because of the journey to get there. And that's informing your ability to also be in this Ace of Cups, lover's energy, and to leap, right? This isn't about taking a calculated risk, because I don't think that there's a real risk here, quite the same as there might have been before. Every time that we get hurt, and I mean like really hurt, profoundly hurt, the kind that kind of shakes us to our core a little bit, we can really want to be afraid. We can really want to be fearful. We can really, it can make us close off to love, because it wasn't really the playground that everybody made it out to be. Like it wasn't, right? I've had this experience for sure. And I think that what we're getting to here in this spread is a position of recognition. Like there's something that you're recognizing. You're recognizing this. So I'm going to pull from the Miracles Now deck here. Spirit, can I get some clarification for my daily creatives, please, for April 25th? Thank you so much. I begin my day with love. That's a beautiful practice. Oh, second one. Okay. Just lay in bed when you wake up and think about 5 things that you're really, really grateful for. And, if the day ahead is like a grind, like I've had days recently where I've had like 9-hour days, and then I do tarot in the morning because I want to keep putting this stuff together for everybody. And then I go and, do the part-time job that I have. And then I come back home and so it's like long days. It's quite long days, but I love doing the tarot. So that's not going to stop. That's like, no. And I just like being able to give back to others. So but it's like, even on those long days, right? Even on those long days, forgive my tangent, there are times where I may not be excited for how long the day may be. But if I start here, if I begin my day with love, and by considering all of the things that I have to be tremendously and significantly grateful for, that day goes a whole lot smoother. The day may be long, but you know what I can look forward to within the long? The ways that the universe is going to surprise and delight me, right? Going to the drive-thru for a coffee, and the person in front of you paying. So you pay for the person behind you and the person behind them, right? And it's just that kind of thing where it's like that pay it forward idea in that sense, but it's also just these little ways that, you can be surprised and delighted. I still have this rock that someone gave me, because it was just such a beautiful addition. It's a little covered in cat hair, because of course, if you're a pet owner, people might be like, oh, that's so much hair. It's a pet thing. It's fine. I'm animal people, so I don't know if it's going to really show up, but like that, someone gave that to me on a day that was pretty long, and I still have it because I just want that reminder. And I'm also like such a sucker for little stuff like that. Like when people put a lot of thought and are really kind, it's deeply moving to me. So I'm a bit of a shmush. I don't know. Anyway, but it's those little things that surprise you, right? They surprise you and they just delight you. So it's like starting your day puts you in that place of being able to recognize good things, right? It puts you in that place. So begin your day with love. A little bit tangential this morning. Oh my gosh. I'm on a tangent today. To truly flourish is to release all the tension that holds me back from letting love pour through me. Yes. Yes, indeed. And it's like this is what I love about this card is this is you really seeing it. You're like, oh, I'm the rose. I was watering it in other people, but I'm actually the rose too. Oh, that changes things, right? And what I love about the positioning of this card is the fact that that changes things. Is exactly where the King of Wands comes in here. That card, the clarifying the Page of Pentacles here, is the King of Wands, the Emperor, the Nine of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Beautiful. Like, I'm not saying that you're going to be in a relationship like by the end of the week. Hilarious if that's the case. Oh my gosh. Just leave the comment and like be like high five. Like, but I think this is at the very least a recognition of something very profound. And I feel this deep sense of shift here. And the number of pentacles tell me that it's not a shift that's like, oh, that's nice. And that's this is seasonal. Like, it's not something that's like passing through. This is something that's been hard earned and hard won for you. You've done the work. So bravo to you. I have stickers from when I did youth programming, but they're not here with me. Otherwise I would just like, but I think that this is really a sign that I'm just so excited for you, my daily creatives. Okay, I need to stop. I'm sitting in this energy and just like, wow. There's so much love. Do you know how good this is? Do you know that all is well? Do you know that? Can I just emphasize that for you for just a hot minute right now? You will be surprised. Yes, that's that. It's something you're not expecting. You will be surprised. Ask with love, and their answer may surprise you. Yet whatever their answer, be happy, and this may surprise them. Yes, you will be surprised. Answer with love. Every call you get today. Okay, these two. All right. Can you hear the smile in my voice? Convince yourself, not others. Okay. The need to clarify, explain, or justify oneself in personal relationships is always self-serving. What's important is knowing the truth about why you feel the need, because it often points to the insecurities that could be dealt with in more effective ways. Convince yourself, not others, right? Spirit's cracking me up. You needn't worry. There's no one in your life who hasn't always loved you. They're all just learning how to show it. Wow. Okay. I'm going to reread that one. Oh my goodness. You needn't worry. Okay. Deep breath, Creative Collective. There's no one in your life who hasn't always loved you. They're all just learning how to show it. So I think that's a call to forgive a little bit, I think. Just a smidge. You don't have to do a ton. You just got to show up with an empty cup willing. Cup willing, I guess. Willingness to forgive, but just a willingness to let the universe surprise and delight you. You will be surprised. Convince yourself, not others. You needn't worry. This is a beautiful reading. I'm sitting in this energy and loving it. See, this is where I'm seeing the connection here to this energy as well, right? Convince yourself, not others. This is a call to shine for you. And to shine for you, on the one hand, yes. Then there's also this beautiful thing that happens along the way that I don't think that you're expecting. I don't think you're expecting it to come in. This is really cool. Daily Creatives. Let's see where tomorrow takes us. If this resonated for you, please like and subscribe. It helps me to grow the channel and to continue to do this, which I love, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to do. if there, there are other ways you can connect with me on the channel, so please feel free to do so. And I look forward to seeing you around the channel. And to those who have been watching, commenting, and joining me here and helping me grow this little community on YouTube, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful for everything that you bring here. So yes, if this is where we part though, my daily creatives, I hope you have a wonderful day ahead of you. Thanks so much. Have a good one.